Hey man, how's it going? You doing all right?
Hey, nice to see you, Cody. How are you, man? Welcome
Good.
to Gracie Academy, Pensacola.
Thank you. Well, tell me all about the place. Tell me the name and the location. We're here on 9th, right?
We are located at 1020 North 9th Avenue, guys. Close by Cervantes and 9th Avenue.
Yeah. Almost on the corner, right?
Almost in the corner by Krispy Kreme, you know, Subway.
I tell you, one good way to come if you're coming from like north or northwest, you go down the interstate and get off on Jordan, and then 9th Avenue.
Yes.
Off of Jordan, and it's come down. It's on the left.
It's going to be on the left hand side, yes.
I came all the way from almost Cantonment, and it took me only 20 minutes.
20 minutes for here. That's nice to hear.
Yeah. Well, tell me all about the place, and like show me around, and show me tell me about the classes you have. How about that?
All right, Cody, come here. So this is pretty much my teacher, Helium Grace. We represent the Helium Grace Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style team. We play guard, okay? We teach kids classes Monday to Thursdays, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. and fundamentals and advanced for 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. to all fundamentals. We've come represented the school, the team for 25 years, okay?
Wow.
This is a little bit couple achievements of my students. This couple achievements from myself during my competitor time. This is us me teaching tournaments, teaching the values of the school.
Tell me where you are here.
This is a North America Abu Dhabi team for all the American kids that try to win. They're selective. They have to come through a rule system, and I'm the one that has to teach them what's allowed or not. Guillotine, foot locks, wrist locks, they are not allowed to do it. I want to make clear because they train diverse other schools, and every school has a little different system. So make sure that everybody's in the same point over there. So everybody knows what's allowed, what's not allowed, to make sure they have a fun and a safety tournament and nobody gets injury.
How long ago was that?
This is pretty much, I still have some black hair of that. I'll tell you 10 years ago.
Maybe that's why I said how long ago was that?
10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Oh, man. Okay,
so this couple other schools, a couple friends for another schools for check match.
That's Water Boys, right?
Yeah, that's Water Boys' first surf tournament and skate surf tournament is and jiu-jitsu all combined. So we did just it's all this event over there, putting jiu-jitsu in a bowl. We had a couple other students invited from another schools. So it turned out to be a great event, a great marketing.
Yeah. Was that last year?
Yes. It was very fun, man. It was very fun.
Nice, man. Are y'all doing it this year or not sure yet?
We don't know yet. Depends. They reforming that. They changed the bowl over there, so they did a lot of arrangements. I'm not sure yet. I have to talk to Sean Fell.
Right.
This is the island I come from, Brazil. I come from this island here called São Sebastião. You know, that's where I started training judo.
Oh, okay. So this is like southeast Brazil, is that right?
That's north of Brazil. North of Brazil.
Got it.
Yeah, it's right underneath Rio de Janeiro. Very beautiful place. São Paulo here, Rio de Janeiro is right here.
Okay. And where exactly?
This is here, São Sebastião. This is our island, São Sebastião. This is the deepest channel in the world, the Petrobras. So this is deep. So all the oil tankers and crews, they come through here. It's 7 kilometers distance from here to here.
Got it.
That's how I used to swim every September 7th, the Brazilian Independence Day. So we swim this and come back. It's a pretty cool event.
Yeah.
This is Santos, where Pelé, soccer player, Pelé came from. Santos, Guarujá, there's a Santos team. The soccer player Pelé comes from there.
Okay, got it.
It's pretty cool.
Wow, interesting. All right. About how long would it take to swim that?
This is pretty much 6 hours to go, 6 hours to come back. It's 12 hours in the water. Yeah, I was in my youth on that. No sharks, so it's 99% dolphins and no sharks.
Oh, like teenager or 20?
Oh, from 10 years old all the way to my teen,
what
18.
The world?
Yes,
That's
it's a bunch of people.
Yeah. I'll tell you, these mats feel extra squishy.
Yeah, but it's been. This is a 10 years match right now. We're just turning 10 years too. My son is right here. This is my older son. This is me and the mother of my son. He's Sebastian's right here.
Yeah.
Grow up on the mats. You know, Mike's been with me for 10 years too. This is Master Carlos. This is Helium Grace and me. We represented the team. I'm the first association. So I'm the first black belt under Helium Grace that has a school that he doesn't teach. I teach for.
Okay,
so I'm the first. Now it's over 200. Just United States is around 60.
Did it start? Did yours start here?
It's me here in Pensacola.
Did you come here? Like, did you come to
teach,
Pensacola
yeah,
straight from Brazil? Or
No,
did you
from
somewhere
Miami.
else?
I came from Miami.
From Miami first. Okay,
I was
got it.
teaching Miami for a couple of years with him. Then Texas. Then he brought Miami. Then I married his mom. He got pregnant. Say, I want to introduce you to Pensacola, Rafael. And I moved to here.
Okay, a lot of
And I
people
love
from
it.
Miami moved to Pensacola.
Oh yeah, this is amazing, dude. I love the
It's
city.
as far, well, actually, a lot of college students because it's far away from Miami to getting something different, but also still Florida tuition.
It's true, yeah, right.
So
You know,
it
it's
happens that way.
a little bit cooler here too, man.
Yeah,
it's
that's
very
true, that's
hot
true,
there.
right.
The weather is.
That's
You have a
true.
little blend on it.
And it's still like a big enough city, kind of, but it's also a smaller town too.
Yes.
But it's big enough.
But offer everything.
Is
that,
he still in Miami?
yes, he
Okay,
lives in
okay.
Miami. Yeah,
Okay,
he's
got
in
it.
Miami.
This old picture.
Yeah, this is the one that I sent the other day. This is the UFC that they were there coaching. We were coaching Damian Mayan over there. This is a sniper that passed away. One of my best black belts. We trained together, and he passed away unfortunately of cancer. But that's healing me. We are very young there. You see, I'm on my 30s. I'm at 51 right now.
Got it.
So that's when I got my black belt to Roger Gracie, Helion Gracie. In Texas, we had 5 Gracies over there.
Yeah.
You know. So this is us here.
How long ago is this when I
This
hear
is
the middle one?
2012.
Okay, 2012.
When I got my black belt, 2012.
Okay.
Then they're talking to me about me, see if they're gonna promote me or not. That was disgusting right there.
Oh,
Do you think
okay, okay.
Rafael? He's looking at me, and
Who took
yeah,
that picture?
yeah. Look, the key.
Somebody
you can
knew
see
to
him.
take that picture,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. They say, Raf, you got it, man. You earned it.
You look at him like, what are you doing?
Yes, you can see the hash guard is the same. You know.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
the manager, so I was not even prepared. Like I didn't know they were gonna promote me as black belt.
Yeah.
I have my collar staff. I'm sitting in the front desk waiting, and
Really?
they call me inside. Raf, and had all the 3 other Gracies. Rafa, come here. So we're gonna
That's
promote.
why they knew to take the picture.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
put
got it.
yes, that's how they did. I was not aware. I was not aware at all.
Y'all still have this little room here you go into as well? Or?
Yeah, that's where I live. I live there, man.
Oh, okay, got it.
I live at school. I
Got
I
it.
wake up. I live the life. This is
Yeah.
this couple. I'm the only one that's not a Gracie here in this
Yeah.
picture. This is me teaching no kids class, no geek class. That's Huran, Hogan, Henzo, you know, Horion and Helion, and Hulivan. There's all Gracies besides me.
We went to Henzo's gym in New York. Did
It's
you
right
know
here.
that?
Yeah, never been there, man.
I went not
blue.
last summer, but the summer before.
Yeah,
we were
me-
going to just a New York trip, and we Fred from the academy set us up. You know, this is uncle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
he's-
just this is. I
was
never
cool.
been there. Unfortunately, I want to go there. We call the blue. How you call when you leave the house that's downstairs? Basement, the blue
yeah, right,
basement.
yeah, go downstairs.
Yeah,
right,
I
right.
never been there. That's a dream. I will go to New York and
It
go for
was
the blue
cool.
basement. Yes,
Yeah.
this is
Like
Mike
the
paint
first
that.
floor, they have like I think it's a bunch of like what's mats, and I think it's they're doing Muay Thai or MMA or something.
Yeah, they have
maybe.
other things. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe that's what it looked like a cage, and then you have
go to the
merchandise, and
basement.
then you go downstairs
Basement.
and you hear everything.
they've
You
been there
smell
for
everything.
years, man. They've
Yeah.
been there for years. I think since 1993, he's over
Oh,
there.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it
That's-
was cool.
That's when Horion brought to California all the store a little bit. Mike paint this picture here.
Oh, wow.
My
man.
talent. So you gotta guess who I am. You gotta find out who I am over there. You know?
Okay.
It's gonna be kind of hard for you to know. Let me see if you know who I
This
am.
one.
Is that me?
Yes.
There we go. Look at the little belly over there. You know, that's him, Landon.
Good job, man.
I thought it was me here, honestly. I think this one was Mike, and these two here
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
Landon and Wesley.
Yeah.
I'm this one here.
Yeah, we don't know how ourselves really look. You know what I mean? We're not looking
exactly. I don't know if you know
Let's see
anything
what
about
we
the belt systems. So this how
Yeah.
work the belt system in our gym. You know, you go
Okay,
for
okay.
white gray. You have the ages. You know.
Okay, yeah, that's something interesting. You know, like so at a certain age you have to pause until a certain age,
Yeah.
right? What is it? Something like
For
16
example,
or something?
I cannot have any 15 years old that's actually just 15, turn 15, being a blue belt before 15 years old.
Okay,
So he
got it.
can train all his life. For example, my son's going to go all the way. My son, I try to organize him that he's going to be a gray, a green and black when he's 14.
Got
So
it,
he's going
got
to
it.
stay for a year in each. So he is supposed to be 12, 13, 14 years old. That's the proper age.
Okay.
He's turning 10. He's here. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So in this one, he's supposed to get these two these belts in a year, but he stays at 1 year in each belt for me. With me.
Got it.
So
That's what you guys push for.
Yeah, that's what I try to work with him.
Yeah. So you have to wait till 16 is the age to get to blue and then purple as well.
Yeah,
And
14, 15 years
brown
old. Here,
is like
16.
18.
Now he got it. Then here is pretty much freedom. You should not have anybody as a brown belt before 18. Any proper school.
yeah.
Even if you train at 6 years old, anything faster than that, you probably a prodigy or you buy your belt on the internet. That's how I like to call DVD black belts or brown belts, etc. So
hey, I got something interesting to talk about. You might have like let's say a 15-year-old that can compete with a 16-year-old, but the point is that you have to have a certain amount of time as well in the sport to get to a certain it's not all about, of course it's not about size.
It's a great question.
It's the skill.
It is skill. In these days, any kid that's 13, 14 years old can beat me if I'm not practicing every day. If you've been training martial arts the way they trained the 13, I know 13, 14 years old can whoop my ass. Clear. Belt in these days, this is just respect and how much you put the work on time on. It's not talk about skill anymore.
Yeah, right.
It's not about how competitive you are become.
Understand, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that kind of goes to what I was saying as far as like the time itself. It has to do with it. Yeah.
Has to do it. Also, few people just talent, man. But those are the ones for me that quit the talent kid gets bored, gets held up, and he quits, go to something else. The kid that has to work more, for me, I wasn't one of those kids. I was not as talented in judo. I was never been that talented in jiu-jitsu. So I have to put my time in jiu-jitsu. I have to put my time in judo. I suck it. First 5 years in judo, I hate it. I suck it from 8 to 18. I suck it. But when I was 15 years old, I started hitting better, 20 more. I got all the way to the Olympic team to start being the rag doll. I would never pass the selectives. I lost every single selective tour, but my dad was proud. Oh, at least you there on the team. You can go travel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it depends what you're looking for. What are you aiming for? For me, it's to be a teacher, to be earning my nickname professor. You know what I mean? That professor. That's
you always wanted to be a teacher?
I always want to be a teacher.
That's
I'm a psychologist by background. I have master's degree in psychology.
Got it. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Right,
but I went to college, everything. But I want to teach. I want to use psychology and, life experience to teach jiu-jitsu. I want to Diesel, my son behind you, practicing without me telling him to practice. Look behind you. He's just doing drills in the dumb, you know what I mean? Like, he wakes up in the middle of the night and starts drilling himself, triangle and bar. So that's the beauty of it. He don't need to be told what to do.
Man, we need one of those at home. Instead of it being me, right?
Yes, he's on a groove.
Instead of it being me or our little black pug. We have a little black pug. His name is Dewey. We call him the jiu-jitsu dog. He wrestles with us, man.
Yeah, how old are?
Our little black
pug.
The
dog. That's my favorite son's dog. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's like, just a little black pug, and he when you go to him, he goes on his back. He rolls on his back like he. Yeah.
And they snore too.
Yeah. We taught him to do it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's some tournaments that I'm a ref.
Let's go over here. Let's look at these pictures over here.
So here, this is our first school here. Do you know the Sacred Heart Hospital on 12th Avenue? Right here?
Yeah.
They have, that's the Hunter, they have the Ozone Pizza.
Yeah.
My first location before COVID, it was there. That's the setup. Those are my first level of students. I don't have none of them besides Mike still with me. The rest of those guys, they all move away because a lot of them were all military guys. So they come and go. Todd is still here. Todd is my black belt. She's my blue belt. Nicole is not here. But none of those guys here are here in Pensacola anymore. Pretty much.
Got it. Yeah.
They all move away, unfortunately. But do we have a contact,
Yeah,
here,
a lot of people.
This is a couple hubs. So this is a couple medals of me from Brazil. My teacher, Gracie, he passed away, unfortunately. That's my teacher here. A couple medals for him. These I'm very young. I'm 22 years old over there, buddy.
Okay.
I'm a young buck.
Where is that?
That's Brazil in college.
Okay, got it.
This is a couple of schools. That's me doing seminars with Gracie. This is Robinson Gracie with his nephew. I'm a referee, so we're there together. We grew up together. He was a little itty bitty. I used to beat his ass all the time, but now he beats my dad. That's Robinson Gracie.
Yeah.
You know, couple tournaments, 2021. That's Sebastian right here. Couple of my students that won gold over there.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh, Sebastian right there. Look at
Yeah, Sebastian Ava. You know. This is ex-girlfriend and
Hey, it's
Carlotta.
cool to have all these pictures.
Oh yeah, man. There's a little story. So this is all here. This is Kira Grace. I don't have the picture over there, but they're here. She's the one that Graces, the pretty much the queen of jiu-jitsu from the family, the only girl that followed jiu-jitsu from the family, Kira Gracie. Okay, so this is the picture you see there, and when I got the black belt over there too. Like how emotional I was, you know, I was so surprised that all Grace is there.
Are you choking up there?
Oh yeah.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah, big time, man. You know?
Cool, and man. So that's in Miami, right?
That's in Texas. That's what was in Texas. We're in Texas,
okay.
yeah. Miami, they opened a school in Texas. I went to teach for them.
Okay, got it. Okay. Awesome.
So that was the first affiliation. That's the first affiliation coming. From that, they closed their school. I went back to Miami. Then I came to Pensacola. So I'm the first association from them.
Got it. You want to sit down and go over the story?
Wake up, Carla. Sit properly, please.
Yeah, I love this place, man. You want to sit down and go over the story?
Sure.
Let's do it, man. Let's talk about it. All right, man. So we had to pause last time because we had a scheduling conflict, and you had a class coming in, and I had to go as well. But tell me how you're doing, man. You doing okay lately?
I'm doing good, man. Keep working.
Yeah.
We're excited for the work with you, Cody. Excited for the podcast. My first podcast. Happy to be here.
I'm excited, man. I always love talking to you, and you know, one thing I always notice is your son's with you all the time, right?
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Sebastian here.
Yeah. He reminds me a lot of my son. You and him remind me a lot of my son and I. So does he does the jiu-jitsu, of course, right?
Sebastian does jiu-jitsu from Wednesdays through the weekend, because he saves it 1 week with me, 1 week with the mother.
Okay.
So whatever other weekend, he trains a lot.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, I really love the location of this place. Again, like I said, like last time, I was leaving my house. You know, I live like Gonzales area. This is like Northwest Pensacola, and it was like 3:30. I had got to be here at 4 o'clock, and I know I can leave at 3:40 and be there on time. And sure enough, 20 minutes. Go down the interstate, get off on Maxwell and Jordan, and then Jordan, and then 9th Avenue, and you're there. Yeah.
You just cut it off to the city a little bit.
Yeah. So I want to hear, you know, your background story, man. I mean, I know you have a damn story, right? You know, tell me from the very start. You know, what
jiu-jitsu first
how
class.
did you? Yeah, how did it all begin with yourself? Yeah.
We started college 1994, Cody. 1994, I got an offer to go to a trial class.
Okay.
My professor was Jorge Pereira with Rafael and Gracie. And they were teaching jiu-jitsu over there to see if they can open jiu-jitsu classes in the college. And I think that was one of the guys over there. I already came from judo background. So jiu-jitsu would be a distinction of my ground training, training all of my life. Now I start learning how to do the ground, how to work your newaza in judo, call newaza in jiu-jitsu, call jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu on the ground. That used to be jiu-jitsu, now it's jiu-jitsu. More smooth.
Okay.
You know? But that's how I started. From 1994, I haven't stopped to the college, taking classes and doing jiu-jitsu 3-4 times a week, minimum.
So you were already doing judo.
I already finished doing judo all the way to 18, yes. 8 to 8 years old, I did judo with my dad in Brazil.
Okay.
And then I met
what was the city?
Island, Ilha Bela, San Sebastian, it's right there, close São Paulo.
So you lived on the island?
Yes, pretty much. It's an island over there. It's called São Sebastian.
Okay. Yeah. Is that why your son's named Sebastian?
Yes.
Okay, I never put it together.
Yeah, it's São Sebastian. That's a channel over there. Then the other ones around is the Ilha Bela. They call it the beautiful island. Kind of our pretty much Hawaii over there. Close to Batuba, Rio. Up there is Rio. To your right is Rio. For your left is Santos.
The big island here.
That's called Ilha Bela.
Got it. I got it. Okay. And then you're like one of these tiny little islands right off the coast.
Right there on the coast, right between over there.
I got my glasses, so I can barely see.
This is a very cool place, man.
Cool, man. Did you
Pretty
like
wild,
Brazil? Did
pretty
you like
nature.
Brazil?
Oh yeah, I miss Brazil.
How long has it been?
15 years.
15 years since you've been back at all?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
You
Have a
moved here
son.
what age?
I came here was 22 years old,
22. Okay.
21 maybe.
So let's go back and you're like in college and you're starting.
I started college with 17,
Okay.
and then all the way to 21, I guess.
How did you compare jujitsu to judo at that point? Did you think that
As a
maybe
station.
jujitsu is more effective or not necessarily?
No.
They're two different angles to it.
Now in these days, they're all together, all blended. For me, it was just extension of it.
Yeah.
So I know how to fight standing. I can fight my way standing. I can defend myself standing. But once I'm on the ground, is my game good enough? And it wasn't.
Mhm.
Any blue belt kick my ass. Any white belt, like the white belts that train with me, till I get my blue belt, they whoop my ass. Standing up, no. But the standing up in jiu-jitsu is one kick and Baiana, double leg takedown. That's what we used to do. Kick in the front knee, self-defense, create distance, lower yourself, and tackle down. Baiana, called Baiana. Double leg called Baiana.
Okay.
Baiana, you know. And so that's why you learn. You have 2 takedowns when I was fighting jiu-jitsu. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, with judo now, you have a sword coach. It's a universe of takedowns. But once you hit the mat, jiu-jitsu's work. And for me, it was extension. It was natural. And I consider myself way better in jiu-jitsu than in judo. Way better.
So did you stop training judo
Because it was more
completely?
something was because of my dad. Me and my dad was our thing. I lived some. My dad would. I went to college. They did not have a judo club there. We did not have no judo club. So they were building a jiu-jitsu club. So let me check it out to the jiu-jitsu club they're building. And there we go. Everything went through it. But
Got it.
scholarship for swimming, jiu-jitsu. So everything was flourishing for me in terms of that. I never
Okay.
pay a penny. I had 7 years in college, I never paid a penny. I had a scholarship for jiu-jitsu, scholarship for swimming.
So what did you go to college for? What was your degree?
Psychology. My master's degree in psychology. I have bachelor's and
Okay.
master's in psychology in infectious disease.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's when HIV was booming in Brazil.
Okay.
So my schools was offering to go in countries like South Africa, Mozambique, Angola, because they speak Portuguese, to help us to go for prophylaxis team to learn English a little bit, learning Portuguese, and talk about the use the condoms, what's the benefit using condoms, and for the woman too. So was exchange student for me. And it had nothing to do with jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu was just me training. I was a blue belt through that, and then purple belt, and start growing up in jiu-jitsu. But my focus was to be a clinical psychologist, specialist in infectious disease. But I started doing, it's no funds. It's very hard to get money of it, like to work. And I didn't want to be on a set of walls and be I want to be on the field.
Got it. Now, when you would travel, would you practice jiu-jitsu there or
If
not
they
necessarily?
had something, yes. Most of the times I just bring my gear, find a little pace. Yes.
Yeah.
I always try to put the seed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were the countries?
Mozambique, Angola, South Africa, Central America, Guatemala, Costa Rica, all these places I did jiu-jitsu there too. Every single
Wow.
place I have a jiu-jitsu there.
Yeah.
I also have my gi. This not the proper belt, but also the gi. Let's say like that.
Yeah. Okay, got it. And this was back in like what year? Maybe.
This is to 1994 to 2001.
Okay, got it.
6 years pretty much.
Of college, yeah.
College.
Did you get a master's?
Yeah,
or,
I have
oh, you did.
masters.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
We have. So I don't. Here we do. First we do bachelor's. Then
All right,
we
sit
do,
down and tell me.
So for example,
You got water here too if you want. Okay, that's just straight from my faucet.
so here like is the diplomas that you have. This is psychology bachelor,
Yeah.
and then here's
Bachelor.
this is mine as a psychologist. So I have my grades.
Got it.
I have everything. Like you have GPAs and stuff like that. Or the year that I went to school. So I have.
Kept everything in. That's
I
nice,
have
man.
too because this is like.
I mean, I feel like I did as well, but I'm not sure. It's been so long, you know.
Oh, yeah,
That's nice to have.
I went to this is all the places that I went to as a participant.
Oh, okay.
You know,
All the different programs.
all the different programs.
Yeah.
And I've been part that I research with people with disability, Rafael. So I was me working in a hospital, you know, as a congresses. So I'm doing a congress to them, talk about heart surgery and how they need a psychologist on the team after pre-op, after op, you know. So I came with a lot of research.
So like when you were doing the medical side of stuff, I mean, were you always usually coming at it from like a psychologist point of view?
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, infectious disease, but like from that side of it.
For
like
the side of it. And then I started seeing jiu-jitsu as a tool in my kids' class, mostly learn how to view attention span of the kids and how they react with delay response to the delay gratification and keep a kids enthusiastic about jiu-jitsu. It has to be something that appeal that affinity with the kid that you're gonna have to have with the child. Plus also he's finding fun being here, finding fun learning why I have to crawl a little bit, why I have to roll forward a little bit, why I ask you to break a fall in the back. As a fun, like, you know, you're gonna fall back like a timber falling back. You fall back, break your fall. So timber, so little ways into psychology that try to be more ludic for the child. Yeah. And that's the part that is wild.
So all this is like constantly going through your mind over the years. It's like how to
I become way better teacher.
The psychology of, you know, your students. Yeah.
Be able to interact with their mind, because everyone's a little universe. It's a nature part. It's a nature part to try to be involved for me. It's natural to me to be around. I love being around the kids, adults, teaching through jiu-jitsu. But the psychology part helped me tremendously, man, because you need to have a good psychology for you to take criticism. People's going to criticize your job. Right. Because I don't think it is appropriate to my son. I don't think it is appropriate to my daughter. You know, I have this lady, she just called me yesterday, ask, I'm having my son in jiu-jitsu and my daughter in jiu-jitsu, but they keep playing music through the class. Do you do that? I swear to God. She's going to come here today. 5 o'clock, supposed to be here. He said, I don't play nothing because I already know the child's attention span. For that is 4 to 3 minutes. Why am I going to put some music? Why am I trying to explain something that's going to totally disperse the focus energy? Because
maybe it's different for adults. Maybe they can do that.
They can, but I really don't like it.
You don't think it's
I don't like it.
The best way.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like if it's an open mat, put your music. But if I walk here and somebody come to see it's a small place and you put some thuggish music, cussing stuff, what's it gonna look like? I don't want to be around here. I don't want my child around here. So it's a give and take.
Yeah.
You know, for example, my friend Mike that day, the wife took so much painkiller for her foot that she was falling asleep. They said, man, you need to go. Can't have a wife like that. So it's pretty much sense, you know.
Okay. So and let me ask you this, like getting into psychology, you probably already felt as a teenager that that's something that you would like, and you probably inherently were good at it, maybe good at understanding how people think. How much
I went to therapy.
How much? Oh, you did? Okay. Yes. How much of the knowledge of psychology that you have today do you think was from you naturally versus what you learned in school?
It became pretty even. That's a great question. See how much it was in lecture, reading, actually put in practice in your life. And it's a great question, man, to do it. And sometimes I will not understand the theory, but happening as a practical. For example, we call counter-transference. Like you see something in a person, but it's in fact is in you, and you keep pointing fingers, become an actor. Becomes a conflict between, but man, I don't know this person. Why I feel so much worked up around this person? And then we realize, man, this guy's doing things that you've been caught out before. So you're pretty much a mirror of it. But reading didn't connect to me too much. But when I actually live and I'll be able to see myself, hey, this guy actually is a pretty nice guy. I'm just project on this person my own fears, my own troubles, my own whatever, screwing up with that's not tying up enough. I'm projecting this person. And this person just trying to defend himself from me. He still want to be my friend. But also he's able to address to me, hey, man, that's on you. That's not on me, man. Yeah. No. So when you have this capacity that you build this, I think, the sense of, hey, you're not the babamba. The other is not the babamba either. But you both are in a situation that you guys have to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's an issue, becomes no more issue because you're gonna talk about it.
So maybe the education more like supported your understanding of psychology.
I think it's crucial, of course.
And enhanced it, right?
Yes, you have the streetwise knowledge, and you have also the academic knowledge. You got to blend that up.
So you start like applying, what you learned in school, and probably in some subconscious ways, not even knowing you are applying. Yeah.
Most of it comes to you as insights.
Yeah.
Like
I went to school for international politics, and I use what I learned in my relationships with people, and I don't even know I'm doing it. But like as I get older, I understand that I am doing that.
It's nature.
The carrot and stick kind of stuff, and the delayed gratification, all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
that is crucial in this business too. You don't want to. You might want to. You have the idea, but how are you going to put the idea over there? They're going to like to do the idea with you, grow the idea with you. That becomes pretty much what you're doing right now. You came up with the idea. You put in jiu-jitsu part. That's your nature. You put in jiu-jitsu part, jiu-jitsu histories. That is cyclical. The name that you want to put. How you call again the name of your trade?
Film.
The film.
Film production.
Yes.
Yeah.
But how do you explain about the solar system?
Helical. Yeah.
How you call again?
Helical. Yeah.
Helical. The helical part. That means that we all like that. We all tune up like this.
Right.
We all defend what you're going to be pinching or, catching. Right. But I believe in that. I believe in that, man.
Well, what about, so did you start teaching in jiu-jitsu like really soon, or did that come later? Or
just
thinking about,
between works. I started teaching in Seattle.
You probably wanted to do it pretty soon because of psychology, right?
Yeah, but no, the psychology parts, I just blended most for my own fears.
Your own life.
For my own life. Like big family, traveling around, and disease and sexuality, stuff like that. So it was a very interesting point to me. And be the only guy, 60 women in the class, only had 3 guys. Me, another guy, and another guy, we find out there's not a guy. You know what I mean? So I didn't know nothing that. I didn't know about sexuality that much. I went to college 7 years old. I was virgin.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? 7 years old. I learned all this in college, not before college. So
you're applying psychology more to like your ongoing life than
my guidance, life guidance.
The thought of teaching.
Nothing to do with jiu-jitsu.
The act of teaching.
Jiu-jitsu came. I want to teach judo. Like I like this kind of life, but you always want to do that. Yes, but I do not have the conception of can use judo in jiu-jitsu. Now I have both tools plus psychology. Plus my nature that I want to be here. I don't want nobody else teaching my classes. I want to teach my classes. I want to learn me.
You enjoy it that way.
Yes, I love my kids' class. Like I wanted that happening. That's the thing,
So tell me, like, okay, what was the progression after that? Like, what's the rest of the story?
Learning pretty much the family a little bit. I learned like meet Julio, meet Carlos, start working for one of the brothers, another one didn't work for this way.
How did that start? Was it in the US? When did you move here?
I came from Canada. Over there.
So you were living in Canada?
I lived in Canada, training jiu-jitsu and judo in Canada, and doing my masters. And finished my masters.
And then how did you get hooked up with the Gracies?
The Gracies I always been. Then I met Julio in Miami, met his brother in Orlando, Gracie Barra. They start teaching for his brother over there, Marcio Simon's team. Then we didn't work out. Then we talking about we were at a tournament. He was coaching a guy, coaching another guy. He was coaching Cyborg. I was coaching Cyborg. He was coaching Cerrone. And we talked to each other. Hey, you Rafael, Gardenal, you Mr. Hilo, let's talk. Are you in a team now?
What age was this?
This is
like after college?
15, yeah. This is 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Okay, got it.
2006, 2007.
Yeah. And what was your thought when you met them? Like, was it
It's gonna be a friendship for life. I felt the energy.
Oh, okay.
This guy has that energy.
Helian?
Yeah. That's that energy never dimmed.
Okay.
Like then we started. Hey, I'm gonna make you. I was only brown belt. So I'm going to make you a professor. You want to be a professor, you want to be a competitor. You can have both.
Okay.
And I say, I want to be a professor. I want to be a teacher. I say, okay, so you're going to change everything that you learn. Because my life was competitor. I want to be a competitor. But competitor doesn't pay bills. The medals doesn't feed me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
So you wanted this to be your
I want to have my
career.
dojo and have I want to live it. And I was already old. I was already in my 30s. And you need to figure out what you want.
Okay, yeah, you're old enough now that so you're thinking that way. Yeah,
yes.
Let's get going, kind of thing.
And then he gave me an opportunity. Hey, 2012, right now, you've been working with me for almost 4 years. In 2012, so you're free to go if you want to go do your own school. And I open another associations with him. But that would be my school, my way to teach. Like, of course, I'm going to try to use the boundaries and the system that they use, because it's been working for me for years. It's stupid not to do it.
Yeah.
But I had more freedom on mine. But he always been supporting me. Sometimes we cannot do enough, and hey, Raf, what do you need? I come here. He always come see me. He come do seminars around here.
And so it started here, right? This place started here, of course.
Right? Yeah. Not in this one location, a location by the 12th Avenue. So I'm the first American under his arm that's really branched out. They start opening.
Got it. Schools. Now how many is it?
There's you have around 60, just United States.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
6 affiliations. Easy.
And tell me again one more time, what was the feeling when you got your black belt? I'm looking at the picture right there.
My back, I was surprised.
You were surprised, right?
I was in the front desk. Hosting a seminar for Roger. So Roger's doing a seminar over there. There's over 100-something people over there in the seminar. I'm in the front desk.
This was in Texas,
checking.
right?
Yeah, Texas, Houston. Yeah. In Houston.
This is before this place.
Yeah, it was way before.
Yeah, of course.
No, I didn't even know the mother of my son. I met the mother of my son 10 years ago. So I met her in 2014.
Got it.
She came into my life.
Got it.
And I got it. So 4 years, I have 10 years before her with Grace.
Got it.
Just as a brown belt, 8 years.
So this is in Texas, right?
That's in Texas, Houston.
Okay. And then what was your feeling when you got
I didn't believe, man. I was overwhelmed because I was not asking nothing, but I knew it was already 8 years as a brown. And
so 8 years, you have at that point you have no idea when it's going to happen.
Because I did 4 years with Ryan, then Ryan passed away, my teacher passed away. Then I went to my teacher, to Hilo. Hilo never asked me to take my stripes out. It's up to you. Like, I have four stripes in my brown belt already.
Okay.
And I said, I'm going to take it out because I want to learn from you. So that 4 years extra that I stay as a brown built me from
okay.
fighter.
You already had 4 stripes on your brown.
No, that's ready to be a black. To be a black belt, to be a competitor, I was ready. I was not ready to be a black belt to teach.
I understand.
It's a totally different universe.
So physically and psychologically, you took the stripes off.
My brown belt to start as a brown belt fresh from him.
Yeah.
Then every year he was going to give me one. Now I know I have 4, so it's no more. Or these.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be a black belt or a black belt. Then I hear my name. I didn't believe it that much. And I have a shirt there. Still like, come here. Then everybody line up. He gave my black belt, bro. And I said, fuck, it's done. That's when it started. Actually, that's when my journey very started for me.
Oh, okay. So there was a new
totally. You have a target.
Energy, right? Because that's when you would teach.
Now you want to be a guy that the students want to come and see you on the mats, passing just to them.
So it's completely different from before.
It's a totally different universe. Because you cannot have ego. You have to try to be the naturally possible, simple as possible, that every student that is there are able to learn a movement, a form from that they want to be willing to come back. Okay. And they want to come back because of you, not only because of that. They want to come back because they want to see you teaching.
It's kind of like it transforms from trying to raise up, which of course you're still doing that, but your main thing actually starts to transform into more like responsibility as well, right? Responsibility of teaching and showing the good example as well, right? That black belt means something way different than a brown belt.
Totally different. It's a guy that the brown belt's going to be there, but depends what you want. You want to be a brown belt. That's the thing. Once you get your black belt, you can just be a student like normal. Keep studying and you're going to keep earning. Yeah. But I want to leave off of jiu-jitsu. Hey, I need you. I want to open my school. Yeah. I don't want to be working. I don't want to make a living now anymore just for that parents. I want to make a living to me, building my own family.
Yeah.
And he saw that I was prepared. His wife saw that I was prepared. He said, Raf, why you don't open your own school now? You've been living with us for 5-6 years. I was sleeping in the kitchen on the floor for 5-6 years as a grown man. You know, and I'm over my 30s. So what do you want, Raf? You know what I mean? So that's the part. Like
you're a determined person. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I want.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And everything, maths, everything was in consignation. So I had to open a school, make the money to pay them back. You know, and it happened. You know, I worked so hard, dude. Yeah.
Wow. So your first school was this one. Is that correct? I mean, in the location,
yes.
but it was
the first guy that is not had to pay a franchise. That's his. I am the guy. Then it started coming up. All the school was healing school in Houston. He had that school, and then he would fly every 2 weeks to go teach, and then I would be there teaching with him. But when he leaves, I was a brown belt teaching.
Was he living in Miami?
Miami, flying to Miami,
all this
Houston,
time?
every 15 days.
Yeah.
Stay 1 week each school. Miami, Houston, Miami, Houston, Miami, Houston. So when he was in Miami, I was in Houston with another guy. Then he passed away. Right there. Both of us brown belts. Both me, he, and Peter. And then back and forth. So then he said, now we're going to get your black belt. Then I stay in Houston when I got my black belt. But I say, Hilo, I want to go to Miami, man. I don't want to stay here. I like Houston, but it was not like the culture that I want to, you know, like I want to go surf, I want to go dive, I cannot go surf.
Oh, okay, sure. So,
you know, then
you're 100% missing that. You got Galveston there. But
yeah, Freeport, but the water is murky, a lot of shark.
Yeah, very different.
Very shark. It's quite a drive to go.
It's different enough to make it not worth doing it. Yeah, going there and surfing
then I moved to,
spending a lot of time there, right?
To Miami. Miami was heaven.
Had you lived in Miami before, or
no?
Had you been to Miami before that?
Before the season, no. I went there straight to live in the kitchen. Didn't get out of the kitchen. Just was black belt pretty much. Then Houston, Miami. Driving this 400 that I have here. You see the car?
Driving from Houston to Miami.
Yeah, 420 miles on it. 420,000 miles on it. This car. My car, my
Bronco,
my 4Runner.
The 4Runner.
425,000 miles on it right now.
And so that's been how many years?
How many years? Since 2012.
Wow, man. And that was going from Houston to Miami.
Yes.
Wow, that baby is she's nice.
I call Gracie Mobile.
Of course.
Gracie Mobile. Never let me down.
And everything, man.
Yeah, Gracie, she never let me down. Gracie
That
Mobile.
is cool. That's cool. You still have it. You must love that car, huh? You have it named? You name her something?
Gracie Mobile.
That's it? That's the last name of it.
Gracie Mobile. She's a lady, man. She's an old lady.
That is neat, man.
Never let me down.
From Houston to Miami is 20 hours. No, sorry.
Miami to here is 10 hours.
That's right. Okay? And then to Houston is 6 or 7.
20
right?
to 22 hours. Depends how fast you drive.
Yeah, okay. I know from Dallas to here is 10, and then from here to Miami is 10.
Yeah.
We went on a Texas trip in 2018. Went to Houston and San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. Came back from Dallas to here, 10 hours.
We do 15 to 16 hours coming from Miami. I do 15, 16 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
One shot.
Okay, yeah.
I did that a lot of times, man.
Did you drive in the middle of the night?
Most of the leave at 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get the sun in your face. So you have to know. Yes, when you learn how to drive, you don't want to drive. Yeah, so
you drive with someone's face, you're gonna fall asleep.
Yeah. Also on a summer, on a spring, on a fall, it's different days and different ways the sun comes to you.
Yeah. So you learn.
You learn all that pattern. That was fun.
Depending on which way you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. And so when you started here with Sacred Heart, right?
Just a second. Yeah, I have to open the door.
Let's
try 15.
Okay. You're good.
Come in, guys.
You start at 5:30?
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. We'll be good.
Okay.
We'll wrap it up in 15 minutes. All right. So you started here, and you started at Sacred Heart, right?
Yes.
And then you moved. What year did you move in this location? This is
2022.
Randy's. Yeah.
2022 on COVID.
22, so 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 years.
Well, I want to ask you. You're a surfer, right? Yeah.
I can tell that. Yeah.
Lately, not so much because
not
your
so
knee,
much
your hip,
from my hips. Yeah.
But you've surfed a lot, and I want to ask you. Have you ever thought about jiu-jitsu is something that mirrors nature itself, being in nature a lot, out the outdoors.
Yeah.
How do you think jiu-jitsu kind of mirrors nature itself?
If you see the animals in these days, for example, the pandas, the way they play with each other, the grappling part, the pushing, the bears, the most nature that I see in animals wise, then I can see the jiu-jitsu identifying to the nature when animals like bears are playing to each other, fighting each other's, like koalas, all them for me, they look like pretty much similar the way they connected to each other, the connection. Then you also has as a plants, I like the vineyards. The vineyards, the way they go around the tree, go around and they put the fruit comes is you are around the parent, so you put all you can do it and start things coming up.
You were talking earlier before we started about like it is our nature itself as human beings to be together, right?
Yeah, it is.
And you were comparing that to jiu-jitsu itself, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we're in nature somewhat driven to come together, whether it's combat or love.
There we go. I think
I
think you summarized that pretty well. I think it's pretty much summarized this way. It's in our nature to be connected to each other. It's our nature to be in conflict or in love. One another is gonna attract both of us. How are you gonna use that energy? It's a natural energy of you of combat or contact.
I've never thought of that. I think it's true, man.
Like
a lot of people say jiu-jitsu is about flow and adapting. Okay.
Yes, I agree.
You talk about the flow state in jiu-jitsu, right? Do you see a connection between, say like the flow state, like the mindset that you're in when you're practicing jiu-jitsu and nature itself? How nature flows and adapts.
If I say that, I can compare it with the way jiu-jitsu is pretty much if you walk you're going to go to a trail. And what are you going to be looking at that trail? What's going to be appealing you that much in that trail? That's your journey over there. That's as close. It's a journey. I don't care where I'm going to it, but what surrounds me, I want to pay attention to what's going on. I want to see what's growing, what's dying, what could look like a little bit, if it's animal, what's weakened.
Right.
If it's a fruit, what kind of fruit it is. It's pretty much be able to connect yourself visually, in feelings, and tasting, and tacting. That's the way I use.
So that when you're in nature, you feel yourself when you have the time and the silence connecting to nature itself. And in jiu-jitsu, you're connecting to like that flow state, right? That mindset
we call the invisible jiu-jitsu. We connect to the invisible jiu-jitsu.
Talk about that. What is that?
That is the jiu-jitsu that you put in life, when you put in your nature, when you're not on the mats. Is the right choice to do, the right thing to do it, the right attitude to do it. Should come natural. You need to be, if you're already living that life inside the dojo, should not be that easy for you to do that. Or when you, for example, you walk in the nature and you feel and you see a stump come out, are you gonna step over? You're gonna kick it? You're gonna try to pull it, or you just walk through it?
So jiu-jitsu is a lot about balance, of course, right?
Balance, boundaries.
Boundaries, right?
Setting the boundaries between what you've been thinking, what's actually reality to.
That relates to one other question I have here. For example, like you can't beat nature, right? You can't beat nature. You have to respect it, of course. Do you feel like in jiu-jitsu that jiu-jitsu teaches that same kind of respect for others? Do you think like humility is something people learn less of today? And
I think I don't know that much intensity how much humility people can learn in these days, because it's very hard to compare learning immediately from your phone or for something that you actually know, something you experience in life and a connection. I think it just gives you a good standard, a good point of view
of humility, right?
Of humility, yes.
Right.
And,
even if somebody's smaller than you, respecting them, of course, because you never know, right?
You never know, man. Like for example, right now I'm gonna have a student. Mine's gonna be coming here. So the nature, the way to express is supposed to be natural for you. To everybody has access to you. That's nature.
Right.
Everybody has access to nature. Everybody's successful. You can open you are in nature, but what are we doing to the nature? What do we giving away that much back? What they give to us?
Right.
Honestly, no. We humans are the worst enemies. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's unfortunately true, right? Yeah, it works out that way, right?
That connection that we have to the nature these days is not valid because We're just hurting nature. We don't have that much thinkers like yourself, like me, that think that we can use it, come up with a product that can help us to have more conscious about, hey, look what you're doing with that. What I'm teaching you just, if I can do a little seed in your mind that's gonna be good for you, that the jiu-jitsu guy gonna like the nature, won't be polluting the nature, we're looking for conservation, to conserve the nature better, be more more mindful about if he cuts up or throws the trash, what's gonna be the benefits there in that moment, maybe nothing, but in long term, it's gonna be a butterfly effect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so in jiu-jitsu, you're always learning balance with things, right? So let me ask you this too, like, what does jiu-jitsu mean to you aside from the sport itself? So what does it mean? What has it done? Let's put it this way. What has it done for your life, and what is it continuing to do for your life outside of the sport?
It's a good question. It's my way of life. Me trying to be the same man that I'm here outside. That's the trickiest part.
Okay.
To be the professor that then goes through the all human goals, bills, and everything. This is the place that zoned me out, being able to teach. But the struggle is real, and if you can blend it up, hey, everybody's gonna go through the struggles. What do you use as a channel? That how you channeling that, and how what's the valve? What is the escape valve? How you gonna be coping when the things get up? Is he here for me? What's up, my guy? You know. So that's pretty much how I like to think I deal with.
When somebody walks in that door for the very first time in the academy, what do you want them to feel? What vibe do you want them to feel?
To feel that they belong here. That's a part of you. You can be part of it. Maybe it's not a big old room, but it's enough to learn jiu-jitsu, to learn from the best. The best guy that at least I like to think that is gonna come to you natural. There's no masks. That's who I am. I live here, I breathe here, I wake up here. Everything I do outside these doors is to keep inside. So it's a give and take. You can have more pure than me in terms of that. I like to believe.
I think from like the natural psychology background you have, that makes you care for others a little bit more, right?
Try to attract more the people that I think they care and I care. Of course.
Right. Let me ask you. Tell me 2 more questions real quick. What kind of person do you hope this place helps create?
I think there is, as a child, when you come here as a child, me with the parents, me as a teacher and the parents bring the kids here. We're doing a job together. We're working to understand their mind, how to shape their minds. What's the value of this? Listening to the teacher, responding, installing value. Also boundaries to the child, the listening, come, what to touch, to push, learn how the life goes. It's me helping with the parents. As a grown man, as a grown woman, she's gonna be revealing your character. So if you're around 22, 23 years old, you training jiu-jitsu here, she's gonna review your character. If whatever going on through it, you're gonna put in your game. If a late person there, you're gonna be a late person in class. If a person that's been cussing over there hurts, you're gonna be cussing when you're training. So when you're an adult, this is a mirror who you are. The way you train, the way you fight your fighters, the way you be. If you are nice or mean, it's gonna show us there. It's no mask in jiu-jitsu. When you're a kid, that's the love. You help to shape them. When you're grown up, I expose you, or you expose to yourself. It's better you expose yourself, see your flaws to jiu-jitsu, see what you're not good at, and work through it.
Yeah. I think that answers my second question too, man.
Hello, Mama. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Just put your shoes over there for me.
Well, we're about to start class right now, and let's get going, man. But thank you so much, Rafael, for talking today. I loved it.
Appreciate it, man.
Of course, we had fun, and I'll be talking to you soon, man, okay?
I appreciate it, man.
All right, Rafael.
Have a great afternoon.
Yeah, you have an awesome day.